What is up, everybody? Happy Leo new moon. Leo broadcasts the frequency range of the Hydra star system. So in cosmic astrology, which is the broadcast frequency system that I coded and curated and established in accordance with 25 plus different cosmic frequency ranges and collectives that I work with on a multidimensional level. And so Hydra is one of them. Hydra has the spot of Leo. So it's a Leo new moon. It's like full newness and like, I think it's like 3 something Eastern Standard Time. So these are some of my Hydran portal paintings. The very first portal paintings that I ever did, they're actually in storage right now. They're having a break. But the very first series that I ever did of these was a Hydran portal series. These down here, this is my Pleiadian portal series. There is a portal to Pleiades in Hydra and vice versa. And then we've also got some river rocks that I've been working with, my travel altar, and then the catnip bowl. So anyways, for the Hydran frequency new moon, Hydra is huge. It is fabulous. It is amazing. They are like the bougiest, best party throwers, vibiest, multidimensional baddies. I love the Hydrans. I have worked with the Hydrans for a long time. Many of my dream experiences, if you don't know, I live 1 to 5 alternate incarnations a night or every time I go to sleep. And I have done so for pretty much a long time, very consciously. This is my clever girl. That's her name, is Clever Girl. Isn't she fabulous? And the funny thing is, oh, that one's crooked. That was not crooked last night. Somebody came through. Cool. So they're portals. So the multidimensional beings come through all of my portals, and this is the Hydra, and there's Pleiades series. The color patterns on these are just crazy, and I love them so much. And then it's very interesting too, because they wanted to be hung on top of the what's this thing called? The control panel? The
electrical panel.
Yeah, the breaker box? Yeah,
Breaker box.
The breaker box. That's it. They wanted to be hung on top of the breaker box. Well, Hydra, all of the buildings in Hydra are powered by this fire that does not burn you. And so, which can be quite, something to wake up to in a dream when you're like walking into it. But they wanted to be hung here, and it's very on brand for the Hydran Collective. So yeah, transmitting some Hydran codes to you guys today. I'm going to shoot a part 2 real quick, so check my page for that. Alrighty, so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit more time with the vibes. They don't like terribly bright light, so this was as bright as they would actually let me get it to show you guys them. They have not really wanted to be filmed or photographed yet. So when you paint portals, you're working with a collective of multidimensional beings and an entire multidimensional frequency range. So they do have, I communicate with them, I communicate through them, I learn things when I paint them. See, this is what I was saying in the last video, that the color blends on these, like, I still don't know how I did this. I have a very specific technique that I didn't learn from anyone. I just started doing it, of color, of paint loading on the brush. And then it creates these really wild color patterns. And some of them have more colors. Some of them have, they're more like dynamic blends of the same color or things like that. Some of them have these little pops like this one here. Let me get behind the light here. Get this one. This one is just, this was blowing my mind when I was doing it. And the white spots were on purpose. They wanted the canvas to come through. So as I'm painting these portals, I'm communicating with ambassadors and the homies and let's see. Yeah, let's get a little bit more light up there. Oh, there we go. The collectives. I'm communicating with councils that I work with on an astral multi-dimensional level. That one was really cool. That's the portal in, and then you zoom out and you get the full you get the full vibe. And this is a portal. These are the ice hydrants. So there's more ice-based hydrants, and then more fire-based hydrants, but it's not fire and ice like we have on Earth. The mechanics and the physics of everything in Hydra work differently than they do here. And Hydra originally codes back to the Avian, Angelic, and Andromedan universes next door. That's as far as I've traced it so far. One of my specialties is cosmic and multidimensional lineage tracking, and just kind of cosmic and multidimensional tracking in general. So yeah, I have been actively tracking many things, working with a variety of multidimensional baddie colleagues and piecing a lot of stuff together. And then finally we have, this is the Lotus of Hydra right here. Isn't she fabulous? So yeah, this is going to be the last video for this Hydran new moon. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tour through the Hydran portals. My first Hydran series was called The Fires of Hydra. Like I mentioned in my first video in this little trinity of videos, can you see the eyes? They are actually eyes. She's watching. Her eye moves. She's a being. She's really big. She can't fit on this planet. So we bring her forth in other ways. This is one of my favorites. Let's spend a little time here. So yeah, I'm going to post some pictures of my Fires of Hydra series. I'm hoping to get them out of storage soon. We haven't been back to Charlotte since we got to the mountains a year ago. And tomorrow is actually the Galactic New Year. It is the day out of time. This little bit right here, real quick, before I tell you about that, I want to show you this. This is an Antarian, actually. It's an Antarian portal in Hydra. And this is what the tail of an Antarian looks like. See, so you see how it would look like a scorpion? So Antares is broadcast in cosmic astrology via the sign of Scorpio. So you see how that would look like a scorpion tail? But it's not. And there is no stinger. Not like they say. Or whatever it is that they call a scorpion tail here on this planet. I don't know. I can't be bothered to keep up with Earth lingo any fucking longer. Okay, I've had it with this planet. All right? Not the planetary body herself. She's a multidimensional baddie. That's who we're here for. But all these, like, I don't know, whatever's crawling around out here masquerading as humans. Anyways, so we have the Galactic Day Out of Time, or the Galactic New Year and the Day Out of Time tomorrow. So that is a planetary reset to source coding. And all who sail upon her, because Earth's kind of a ship. Anyways, if you didn't know planets were ships, oh, there it is. So, yeah. Tomorrow, July 25th, expect a big reset. Expect things to all of a sudden start making sense that had not made sense before. Expect yourself to hit a new level. Do not resist it. Do not try to stay in the matrix. Please pass go, and absolutely don't just collect $200. Let's collect all the money you want. Yes, Earth things. The codes are coding, the contracts are contracting, and like everything's going according to plan. This is the planetary dark night of the soul. You know what I mean? Like this is what's happening here. All the shit's got to get revealed so that the ick can get yeeted, and then the planet can get back to being the multidimensional baddie that she is, obvi. So anyways, happy Leo new moon. Happy Galactic New Year.